He's that one from that movie. Cujo, what was it?
Gator.
Huh?
Gator.
Gator.
Did you guys feel the vibration in your feet?
Yeah.
So you can feel your feet vibrate. That alligator is about 600 pounds, about 40 to 45 years old, and almost 15 feet.
Wow. I didn't get him doing the whole.
When people feed alligators, they start following the boats around and start looking for people. Well, every time they swim, follow the boats around, they swim through another alligator territory and stuff like that happens. If you look at the majority of the alligators, right up to the boats, extra food, they all have followers, that. Because they don't really care about nothing but the expense. When you walk up to them, they always open their mouth and just wait for somebody to throw something in there. But she's opening her mouth like that because she feels threatened. You right there? Yeah. See if I can get it right here. I usually use a stick to do this, so I don't have one. They shut their jaws in about 1/3 of a second. The heavier the object is that touches them, the harder they close. But anything that touches their mouth, they feel it. Okay? So when the alligator hunting for their food, they can't see right here. If you look here, they can't see in front of them. They only see to the side. That's what makes it possible to catch these alligators. You see how she's still got a lot of algae on her from being out in the canal out there, where like that one there, they're clean. You'll notice, you see how her legs are down like that? She'll keep doing that, try to put her chest on the ground. If I can keep her body up, she won't fight with me at all. I know you don't want to see that, but safer on this side. If you look here, keeps her feet off the ground, and if I lift her head back like this, she's looking at the inside of my wrist instead of seeing everybody standing there. Now that I'm on her back, watch how hard she sits now. You see before I just touched and barely shut? That was barely shut. Watch here.
I know.
So all it is because my finger was touching on her jaws right here. All these little black dots next to their teeth, those are all taste buds. You touch anywhere around them, it's a reflex for them to open their mouth so they feel something touch the inside. You see here? Anything touches their jaws, they're always going to open their mouth and react to it. They're anywhere inside their jaws is sensitive, the roof of their mouth, their gums, the tips of their teeth. They have 80 to 88 teeth, but those holes you see up there, the roof of their mouth, that's where their bottom jaw fits into their top jaw. When they bite a hold of something, they're made to chop things off, makes it easier to get the animal down that flap in the back of the throat. They have to push the bottom jaw against the roof of their mouth and force down this flap of skin. It opens up the hole back there. But they eat everything super picture fitting inside their mouth there. The two indentations in the middle of their jaws, that's how far their eyes drop down inside of their skull. In thick vegetation, they don't get their eyes damaged by tree branches or fighting. Look there. They're child-proof. Anything that's around their eyes, they pull down, even if you get close to them. So it doesn't hurt her. If you notice that she's still smiling. The clear flap of skin you see roll across their eye, that's how they see underneath the water. Like I say, I couldn't see in that water, but they could see about 10 to 15 feet to the sides of them in the same water. They also have ears. They're not able to determine distance and direction with their hearing, but if they hear a splash, they come up to the surface and look for something moving. Any constant splashes will alert the alligator. These bones across their back here are the reason why people catch alligators alive. They're called osteoderms. They store heat in them, and then at night when the alligator's moving around, the blood pumps down their spine, pulls all the heat from these bones, and they distribute warm blood throughout their body. When you see an alligator sitting up on a lane and their mouth is cracked like this, they're trying to release gases and heat from their stomach out to their mouth. Somebody shoots them, there's only about an hour or so that the alligator's edible, and then they start to spoil from getting too hot. So the Seminole Indians would always catch the alligators alive, use their hands to catch them so they weren't damaging the skin so they could sell the alligator's skin. The way that they tied up the alligator, people started calling it wrestling, because they used their chest and chin as a third hand, so they could use both their hands free to crisscross a rope on his jaws, and it would stop it from sliding. I'm going to show you what it looks like, but instead of me tying the alligator, I'm going to pin her jaws and put my hands at the side for you. she bites me, just get your picture.
¿Y qué le va a hacer? Ah.
No, they take a rope, wrap it around their jaws, and they take the tail, and then reach around all the way to the jaws there. They tie that to the jaws so they can pick them up and carry them. I'm going to show you all the same thing I just did there, but with her mouth open. You'll be able to tell if I don't do this right.
Ay, no se va a hacer. Ya le faltan dedos. ¿Qué hiciste?
All right, enough of that. If you're already here. No, I'm just kidding.
We've seen that one on the TV.
What's that?
Seen that one on the TV where the guy.
Let's see if I can get her to do it. A lot of times when it cuts her neck, it's going around, it's not going to move. I used this alligator once earlier. Today, so it's probably tired. But a lot of times what they do, let's see if I can get her. A lot of times what they do is they'll spin around real fast and take their tail and try to pull things into their mouth. But you see how when you get around, you see how she's just running there? If I step right in front of her, she'll stop because she can't see that well. That's what I was talking about, losing your fear of people. You see, I just keep walking. Where most of these other alligators, they run away. I'm gonna bring a small alligator over here by the fence and open the fence. If you guys want to reach down and touch it, you can. The only thing I ask is don't touch the tape. I don't know what you just said.
Did he eat already?
No. We feed them every 2 weeks.
Look at this. Yeah, you gotta touch him and look at the camera.
Oh wait, that came up too dark.
Christopher, I do.
Do it again, do it
You
again.
gonna touch him? You gonna touch him? Huh? Christopher, you gonna touch him?
Stop. Hey, you guys go? Go.
They're a lot softer than you think. A lot of people think they're hard or soft.
Yeah.
You can do that. Oh.
Feels like a fine pair of boots.
Matthew, smile.
Matthew, look. Christopher. Danny. Go ahead. It's just a sister there. Christopher, touch him.
Because I guess she thought it bit her or something. I reached out and grabbed her hand.
Well, you do it again underneath. Right now. Yep. That's it. They're very soft, aren't they?
You feel right here, they're really soft.
Come on. Come here.
Yeah.
He's got a hold of him. But he does everything. Okay.
Once you get off this alligator, I'll show you. The way it is at the door here. You won't have to worry about nobody going in your yard. You see how the drag marks are with their toes? It's mainly their back. This one. See how the back feet are dragging? They just do that for balance. And see how far they don't move far. They're not nocturnal. So at night, they're mostly built for swimming. Some of the legs out to the side of them, just use their tail. They can't see like right here in front of them, so what they do is they put their jaws just level with the water, and they swim in their face foot, how they hunt for the food. So at night they just swim really slow through the water, and just wait till they see something, and then they track it down. Well, anyway, folks, this is about time I can show you. The sit back and grab on the bench here is how we just. Yeah.